Hello everyone. Hopefully you're safe and healthy at home. We're going to direct you through some of the workouts for this week, and today we're starting with our base workout. So for the weight portion of this, I'm going to show you if you have access to dumbbells or kettlebells at home, that's great. But if you don't, we were trying to brainstorm with some ideas that you could use, possibly paint cans, water jugs, laundry detergent, bags of flour, maybe your pet. So feel free to replace specific items with that if you can. So without further ado, I'm going to take you through the warm-up first, and then we'll go through the rest of your circuits for the day. For starters, we're going to get you all warmed up and ready to go. So each one of these has a different amount of repetitions, but I'm just going to show you a couple of them for the sake of time on this video. So we're just going to start with the glute bridge to begin. Go ahead and lay back. Position yourself to your heels, and you're just going to raise your hips right here. Get a good squeeze through your glutes, and then lower back down. So that's your glute bridge. You're going to do it for a total of 10 reps. Next, we're going to go into the Spider-Man hip lift with rotation. You're going to start out in a high plank position. Bring your heel all the way to the front up near your hands, and drop that back knee down to the floor. From here, you're going to kick back onto that front heel, flatten out that back heel, and then return to that same position, and then rotate open right there. So I'm going to go for 2 more. 1, and then 1 more time. And you guys are going to keep going for 5 on each side. From there, we're going to go into number 3, which is the inchworm. With that, you're going to start up tall, walk it out into a high plank position once again. Make sure your hips stay level, and then you're going to slightly bend your knees and pike your hips back up to bring you right back here. So you're going to keep going, crawl out for 5 different inchworms. So keep going for 5. And then that's going to bring us to our next few. Right here, we're going to go into the overhead split squat. This is 10 on each side. Split squat stance. Make sure you have good base in the front of your heel right here. And you're just going to bring your arms up high. Drop that back knee down just below your hip. Here, I'll turn to the side, please. Right here. Stay upright. And you're going to go for 10 on each leg on that one. From there, we're going to go into single leg lateral hops. So gaining control with your planted foot. We're going side to side. Nice controlled hops. That one's also going to be 10 per side. And then finally, you're going to end this warm-up with 25 jumping jacks. All right. That's the end of the warm-up. Now we're going to go into the actual workout. All right, so now for the actual workout portion of today, we have 2 different circuits that you're going to go through. We're going to start right now with that first circuit. The circuit is just doing each exercise back to back. For today, you're going to go through 3 rounds, and each one of those rounds is a different interval. So for your starting round, round 1, it's going to be 30 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. Round 2 will be 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest. And round 3 will be 30 seconds of work followed by 40 seconds of rest, which means you can absolutely keep your intensity up each round. You get a little bit more rest as the workout progresses. So for starters, we're going to start on 1A. Again, if you were having access to weights, you can use an actual kettlebell or dumbbell here. It's going to be a goblet squat with a pause. So for this, pick up your weight if you have one, otherwise you're going to use that laundry detergent or a water jug. And what we're going to do, okay, goblet squat, you're going to bring it down, pause at the bottom for a second, and then push right back up. So this is your goblet squat with whatever weight you chose, your pet, whatever it is. If you don't have access to the resistance, you're just going to stick with a regular body weight squat. So right here. Okay, so again, that's going to be 30 seconds of work on that before you go into a 20-second rest. 1B, again in the gym, it's going to be a little different. We have you on the suspension row with your feet elevated. Most likely you won't have a TRX band in your house, but if you do, that's awesome. Go ahead and go for it. Otherwise, what I would advise for your rowing motion, if you have like a gym bag and can load weights in there, or clothes or shoes, use that. Any sort of bag that you can find, or maybe even a laundry basket. But we're just going to go to a regular row. So load the hips back right here. My shoulders are right over my wrists, and I'm just going to row into my abdominals right here. So using your back to pinch together, right your shoulder blades. Again, that's going to be 30 seconds of work on that one. Number 1C. Small box toe touches. This is going to be your actual core exercise in the circuit. So if you have a box, you can pick different sizes. Maybe it's a chair, maybe it's your couch. You're going to try and elevate your feet on this one. So I'm going to be in a high plank for starters. And all you're doing is tapping to each side, nice and controlled. No crazy rotation with the hips. And they should stay elevated. Everything's in line, nice and controlled. Okay? So the modification for that, again, if you don't want to elevate the feet or if that's not working well, what you can do is just keep with a marching motion. So again, coming back down here, I'm going to actually do it for my forearms right now, and I'm lifting one leg at a time. No crazy shifting back and forth. Okay, so again, 30 seconds of that. And then to finish up that circuit, we were saying use those rowers, but most of you may not have one of those at your house. So in that case, you can do treadmill work if you have a treadmill for 30 seconds, or just go right into jumping jacks right here. Whole point, keeping heart rate up, metabolism running and boosted right there. So that's the end of circuit 1. Now we're going to go into circuit 2.
Begin.
All right, so now hopefully you've run through all 3 rounds for that first circuit. So we're going to go ahead, hopefully you took a break, got some water for about a minute. We're going to move right into that next circuit. So we're starting with 2A here. It recommends, the kettlebell deadlift, which that main movement there is with your hips. So normally, again, if you have a kettlebell or dumbbell at home, what that's going to look like, keep your hips loaded, spine is neutral, neck is neutral right here, and I'm just going to pull through with my hips, squeeze the glutes, and then reload the same way. So this is your kettlebell deadlift, but if you don't have access to a kettlebell, then you're going to take it down to the floor. I'm going to elevate my feet on this one for a box bridge. So keep your butt nice and close to whatever box or chair you're using. And from here, keeping that weight in my heels, I'm doing that same thing. I'm going to lift my hips up, squeeze, and then come back down. Being careful to keep the knees apart, don't let them cave in. So again, contract at the top, come back down. You should feel that in the back of the hammies and your glutes. From there, we're going to go into the slow-mo dumbbell floor press. In this one again, hopefully if you have any weights at home, what you're going to do is come back onto your back here. I'm going to kind of tuck my elbows about 45 degrees inward, and then all I'm doing is pushing right out in front of my chest, but super slow on this one, slow and controlled, both directions. So keeping that control, knuckles are facing upwards. If you don't have access to weights for that one, you can also do a controlled push-up or regular push-up even right here. So I'm going to do controlled, lowering, and then back up. Kind of kills you, fatigues you really quickly, or you can also do it on an incline right here. So again, couch, bed, whatever it might be, taking it slow and slow on that concentric push. Okay, and then the next one, in here we would use the resistance bands for mini eyes. I'm going to skip over that because most people don't have cables in their house. So what we would do in place of that for the core is going to be just a regular forearm plank. So you're going to be holding for the 30 seconds on each round, coming down on the forearms. Right here again, hips are elevated to the right height with your shoulders, and you're just holding. If you want to mix it up, you could come up to the hands as well. Either way on that one, the whole point is we want to work that core with the isometric hold. And then finally, we have the lateral shuffle cone touch. All that requires you to do, if we have space in your living room, is to get low, and we're just going to laterally shuffle. I don't have my cone out, but you touch, and then go back. 30 seconds each way. And that's it. So again, 3 rounds of that, starting with 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest. That second round is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds rest, and finishing with 30 seconds of work, 40 seconds rest. So once that's all done, catch your breath again, get a good cool down going, and then stretch out. We do encourage, if you have foam rolls at home, to use the foam roller. Otherwise, static stretching will work in this case as well. So there you have it. That's base for this week. Go get it, get after it, and good luck.